Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for being here, learning German with me. We will continue our vocabulary improvement by using a KI word cluster from the German Duden, the most important dictionary in the German language. If you are already a subscriber, maybe you read my little public post that I was having my birthday celebration those last days. I did a little trip. I went abroad for 3-4 days, had a really good time. This is why I chose the word Geburtstag as our KI word for today. This means we will learn vocabulary surrounding this word. If you're not a subscriber yet, please do this now. Subscribe, like this video, post a comment, a feedback, a word you want to discuss maybe. Normally I answer to everything German related. I will do this. I appreciate every interaction, every support for this little channel. This channel is all managed by myself. I try to teach German in a consecutive way. This means one video building up after another. This is really rare. I haven't seen this yet on YouTube. This is because I teach you German the way I would like to be taught a language. So I really thank you for your support, supporting me, helping you, so to speak. Let's go. Mit halbem Ohr hinhören. Not something you should do in this video at least. You can use any paper or whatever you have to write down your vocabulary notes, but I'm using our notebook I created for you guys, where you can learn Daddy does, and also using this table form to really make example sentences, check out accusative, dative, and so on. So let's do that. You can find it in our Gumroad for a very cheap price, almost symbolic, and support this channel also by doing that. Okay, let's go to our page for G, male, to find a place for our main word. So, Geburtstag. Let's write it here. We know it is male, so we only have to write it here. Geburtstag, meaning birthday, of course. If you want to write here just to have it, you don't have to, but die Geburt, the birth, yeah, just so you know the compositor. Okay, so Geburtstag, die Geburtstage, the birthdays. A typical sentence, wann hast du Geburtstag, of course. Wann hast du Geburtstag? When is your birthday? And the answer would be am. So please remember, for dates, you have to use am, for example, am 15. Juli or something like this. So, wann hast du Geburtstag is using an accusative object here, Geburtstag. And let's make another example. Sie feiert ihren Geburtstag immer im Garten, for example. Yeah, im Garten. She always celebrates her birthday in the garden. This is also accusative. If you want now to say something definitely dative, just to practice it, we can do it like this. Ich wünsche dir zum Geburtstag alles Gute. I wish you all the best, all the good things for your birthday. So zum Geburtstag needs dative because we have zum. Zu is a dative preposition, if you know. If you don't know, watch my A1 and A2 grammar series. It's there. Okay, great. Let's go to the next one. We stay on the same page because we want to say Geburtsort. Yeah. Also with G, also male, because it is der Ort. It's the place of birth. Yeah, der Ort without Geburt means just the place. Geburtsorte, well, plural. It sounds a little unnatural. I mean, how many birthplaces can there be? But you can say his sister and his brother have different places of birth. For example, seine Geschwister, his siblings, haben verschiedene Geburtsorte. Yeah, different places of birth. And this is also accusative. Yeah, haben is definitely with an accusative object. So let's put it here. In a question, what's your birthplace? We can say, was ist Ihr Geburtsort? What is, was ist, literally. And you can say, mein Geburtsort ist Berlin, ist Washington, or whatever. Okay, let's go to the next one. We only have to go to the next page, to H, because we have Hochzeitstag, Hochzeitstag. And you can write also here, if you want, die Hochzeit, the wedding. Die Hochzeit, the wedding, der Hochzeitstag is the wedding day. But, in my opinion, you can tell me if you agree, it's also in English maybe the wedding anniversary. I give you some examples in a second. And of course, you can make it plural because the word Tag has a plural function. So you could say, theoretically, Hochzeitstage. Hochzeitstage, like this. Die Hochzeitstage. Okay, I give you one for the first translation, which is: Wir haben über das Datum für unseren Hochzeitstag gesprochen. We talked about the date for our wedding day. Ja, wir haben über das Datum für needs Akkusativ. Therefore, für unseren Hochzeitstag, our word Hochzeitstag is an Akkusativ. Ja, so this is one example. We talked about the literal day, the date. And the next one, meine Eltern feiern am Samstag ihren 60. Hochzeitstag. My parents celebrate on Saturday their 60th wedding anniversary. Yeah, this is how it works. Let's make it a little bigger so you can see better. And this is also Akkusativ, etwas feiern. Yeah, this is how it works. And of course, since we have Tag, Geburtstag, Hochzeitstag, of course you can also say, zum Hochzeitstag wünsche ich euch alles Gute. Zum Hochzeitstag, for your wedding anniversary. And we stay in the same blue area. As you can see, if the second word, which in our case is Tag, is male, it has to stay the same because the gender always gets chosen by the last word of a compositor. In our case, Tag. And we go to der Namenstag, meaning the name day. Depending where you're from, you know what the name day is. If not, of course, you can Google it. And we have also die Namenstage. Wann hast du Namenstag? When do you have your name day? And of course, if you have a Chinese name, and I don't know, Asian name, name that's not connected with any religious, Christian, whatever persona, so to speak, of course you don't have a name day. Yeah? Wann hast du Namenstag? Maybe you can ask, and then the other person says, ich habe keinen Namenstag. Yeah? Or we can say, wir feiern keinen Namenstag. We don't celebrate name day, for example. Yeah? This is all accusative, of course. You can also make the cross here, so you know. My name is Anna, as you know, maybe, if you watch my videos. We can say, mein Namenstag ist am 9.12. I think, yeah. Don't, you can look it up, but I think it is. So again, for dates, you have am 9.10, like the birthday also. Okay, let's go to our next category. It is also with H, but it's female. That's why we have now the red area. Hochzeit. Oh, what happened? Hochzeit, the wedding. And of course, the plural Hochzeiten. Die Zeit, die Zeiten. Yeah? So, let's say, sie träumt von einer perfekten Hochzeit. She dreams of a perfect wedding. Yeah, von, I try to choose a preposition here with dative because this is more rare than accusative, of course. Yeah, she dreams of a perfect wedding. Ich finde Hochzeiten unnötig. This is just an example, don't fight me. I find weddings unnecessary. Ja, ich finde, etwas finden ist Akkusativ. Ja, ich finde Hochzeiten unnötig. Okay, and we go to B with a topic that's a little more sad, but it's still in this KI-generated word cluster. Die Beerdigung, yeah, the funeral, and the plural, die Beerdigungen. And let's make an example. Of course, the typical thing, auf eine Beerdigung gehen. This is not a whole sentence, but it's a typical thing to go to a funeral. Auf. We don't say nach or something like this. We can also say zur Beerdigung gehen, but auf is more special, more defined. And it is Akkusativ. Another one would be in Nominativ. Die Beerdigung findet am something something statt. Yeah, the funeral is happening on this and this date. Okay, let's go to the next one, which is the last one also. It starts with a J, J, and it's neutral. You can see here my writing with hand, but now we progressed and we're writing all with our writing tool. So Jubiläum, Jubiläum, meaning anniversary. And there is another translation possible also, which maybe you know it as Jubilee. Yeah? So this is literally what it means. The plural looks a little strange. It is Jubiläen. Yeah, Jubiläen. We don't use it often though, but you should know it. So, das Unternehmen feiert sein 15-jähriges Jubiläum, for example. This is what it means. They're celebrating their 15th anniversary. Ja, this would be Akkusativ. Hat zum Jubiläum eine Uhr bekommen. He received a watch for his anniversary. One person can also have an anniversary, yeah? So, for example, of employment or something else. People can have an anniversary, Jubiläum. For example, with marriage also, if someone says, wir feiern unser Hochzeitsjubiläum, it's also almost the same as Hochzeitstag. Jubiläum is only a bigger kind of anniversary. Maybe it's like 30 or 20 or 60, depends on the number, yeah? It's more official, it's more important. Hochzeitstag sounds like, okay, every year on the 3rd of January, we have our wedding day, right? Wedding anniversary. But Jubiläum, it's more celebrational, it's bigger, yeah? Jubiläum, an achievement almost. And this would also be Akkusativ. Zum Jubiläum, I didn't finish this sentence here. Zum is of course dative, yeah? Again, zum, we can see it really nice with the M. Zum Jubiläum. For his Jubilee, he received a watch for his anniversary. This is it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video, you learned some new words. Sometimes it is a little reviewing of something you maybe have learned before. This doesn't mean you cannot use this lesson to practice the reviewing, to make a sentence, maybe double check the grammar or another statement you might want to try out. Leave them in the comments below, I will correct them and respond. And thanks again for subscribing, liking this video. I will see you very soon. Bye!